What's going on? It's your boy K, direct from Bangkok, Thailand. I'm in my hotel room chilling, and I want to talk about compromising, compromising art, and in my opinion, and that's just my opinion, um, you should not compromise your art ever. I know. What I mean by that is that as an artist, after doing like 8 albums for me and more than 30 for me and other people, um, I really believe that art as a way to express yourself and as a way to give what you want to give to your audience and to the people, your fans. Um, you should try to never let yourself get abandoned to following trends, doing uh, what you have to do to make money other than doing the art. Meaning that when you only follow like I'm not saying that if something is working you shouldn't do it. Like if I don't know, everybody loves Kizomba today, but imagine nobody listens to Kizomba anymore, and you there the only one doing it. Yeah, that's a bit stupid if everybody moved to something else. What I mean is that it's not following the trend, is that maybe being beyond the trend, like always trying to, if you want to try something new, something that everybody like, for example, I don't know, I used to do rap, but I used to do it my way. I did R&B my way. Uh, when I got into the zouk thing, I did it my way. When I got into the Kizomba thing, I did it my way. Meaning that when you want to try something, when you want to do something, something new or something that people like, never forget to put yourself in it. Because if you do just like everybody else, you're just a follower, and you gain nothing from being a follower. You just look like somebody else, so you're always gonna be second in as a wagon in the train, and you want to be the that first locomotive. That's what you want to be. You want to be the person who's driving the market forward, and who's making music for yourself and for your listeners, and not compromising yourself into doing things because people are gonna tell you, oh, you're not gonna make money, or this is not the right song or whatever. Of course, it's a business. Of course, it's a business, and there are choices that you have to do that have to be strategic. But I really think, and I'm talking from experience, that at a point, compromise in art is lying to yourself. When you compromise and you're gonna do things that you didn't want to do just because everybody's telling you it's the right thing to do, you're fucking up your art, and you're not being true to yourself, and you're not being true to your own standards. And ultimately, I prefer going where I want to go as an artist, even if I have to lose all the fans, as long as I'm not compromising my vision of where I want to go artistically. And of course, you can find a middle ground. There's always a middle ground, but this is what drives me. I did the first album. Was a overnight success. I didn't really knew it would rock it that much, and that would be #1 everywhere in the West Indies and French Guiana and France. Back then it was 98. But when I did the second album, the production was telling me, oh, you should do exactly the same thing. And this is not what drives me. I don't want to stay in place. When I did my second album, I did a lot of business mistakes because the fans were waiting for something that was maybe different or maybe the same as the one before. But me as an artist, I didn't want to be there. And this is why every time I produce other artists and when I do music for other people, and when I have artists that I work with and I tell them, hey, it is not a right business choice what you're doing, I'm still gonna let them do what they want to do as an artist because I know what it feels. You have to learn by making mistakes, and you have to, if you can, and of course if it's your money that you're putting in line, because yeah, it's not the same thing when you are engaging somebody else's money. And but ultimately, this is why I became independent as an artist, and independent as a music maker, was to be able to do my art the way I want and not compromise. And I prefer making enough money doing what I love than making more money doing something that I hate. But that's my choice. What is your choice?